Hey everybody, this is Brett, and today I would like to teach you some self-massage bodywork techniques. You'll notice that I'm all red. Well, that's because I'm using infrared heat lamps on me. They look like that up there. And I'm going to have to move the camera around on myself, and that's not as good as having a cameraman, I know, but that's how it is because I don't have a cameraman. So, I've been changing my diet and my lifestyle and everything else for a long time. And what I have learned, especially with being a massage therapist, is that it is so hugely important to do self-massage. And basically, yes, if you're not open to seeing me almost naked, then please turn the video off or go to another video, because I'm just in my underwear here, and that's how this kind of work has to be done. So basically, when you are releasing toxins, when you are changing your diet to a more alkalizing diet, your body is going to want to open up, okay? And it needs encouragement, manual encouragement, in order for it to be able to do that. So that is what self-massage is all about. Your body has, in Chinese medicine, it's called meridians. You have 14 meridians that go throughout your body, and they will get stagnated, they will get blocked, and when these meridians get blocked, then your body will not function well, and you'll be able to feel the pain in different areas of your body, and that's where you need to focus on the most, okay? And these acupoints, these acupressure points, they need to be worked out. These trigger points in your body, these sore muscles and these energy meridians need to be worked really well so that the blood and lymph and energy can flow through them well. And so I'm going to demonstrate a whole lot of that for you today and in the future. Keep watching these videos, but basically, the hardest thing about all of this is for you to take the time and make the effort to actually do it. So, I've got myself a bowl, and I put some oil in there. I'm going to grab just a little bit more. Use unrefined oils. Okay, the oils that you can get unrefined are safflower, coconut, sesame. Make sure on your bottle that it says that it's unrefined in the ingredients list. That way you know that it hasn't been messed with. This is really important with your diet too. Don't consume oils that aren't unrefined. Read the book Healing with Whole Foods by Paul Pitchford. If you have any questions in regards to anything, you can always email me. Just go to my home page there and click on send email and email me. Okay. Take some oil in your hands like so. I've been working on my lower legs a lot and my feet. I have hammer toes, okay? Hammer toes come from your body crunching up like this from consuming too much acidic foods like meat and refined grains, etc. And so what I'm doing is I'm manually opening the toes. I hope you can see this. I think you should be able to. Okay, so this is a tibialis anterior muscle. This is a peroneal muscle. Tibialis anterior, peroneal muscle. Okay? my peroneal muscles have been really tight. That's the gallbladder meridian. It doesn't surprise me because most of you know been eating a lot of peanut butter. And I gotta get that down. I'm consuming way too much of that. So you just take your thumbs are really strong, and strip them. It's really important to know what areas on your body it is that you need to work. I teach massage, and one of the classes that I teach is self-massage for therapists. And massage therapists probably need this more than anybody else. Okay, so like I was saying, see how my toes, I have like these hammer toes, they're curled over like that? They've got to be opened up. Everything in this bod has got to be opened up. And the more I change my diet, and the more I do stuff like this, the more that's going to happen. Okay, so rub in between the furrows on the top of the feet like this. Okay, there's all these acupressure lines. There's a stomach meridian coming down through here. There's a liver meridian that comes down through here. When you stimulate all of these lines, this tissue, then you're encouraging your liver and your stomach to function better. Believe me, this stuff works, but you have to be on it. You have to do the stuff. You have to really be on this. It's 5 minutes to 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I've been working on myself now for 45 minutes. Not on tape, but I started earlier. But, I usually do something in the morning, whether it be exercise or breath work or skin brushing. The skin brushing is hugely important to stimulate your lymphatic system, to get your skin cleansed and creating new skin, and to help you to draw the blood up to the fat that's under your skin, to be able to absorb the toxins so that you can eliminate those toxins through your next hot bath, hot shower. Let's continue. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so when I'm working on my feet, this is called, let's see, let me grab a paper towel here. If your hands get too oily, dry them off with a paper towel. So working on your feet is called reflexology, and it feels really, really good. And you can pay someone to do massage or reflexology on you, and that costs money because it's hard work. Nobody wants to work on somebody else for less than 40 bucks an hour minimum. My regular rate is $60 an hour. But one thing I do offer to people is that if they will bring their own sheets and take them home and wash them, then I'll give them massage for $45 an hour. Sometimes $50 an hour, but basically this enables people that really can't afford massage very much but really need it to be able to get it. Okay, so if you'll just work on your calf muscles like this and really squeeze them, you'll get all that lactic acid out of there. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other one. And pretty soon we're going to do a Skype conference call. Me and 25 of you. I'd like you to send me a message, send me an email from my home page there, Vitality Massage. Click on my Vitality Massage and go to my home page and send me a message and tell me what your Skype name is, and I'll add you to my list. And pretty soon we'll do a conference call. Pretty soon we'll do a conference call all together and do a session. I think at first I'll just do free sessions. It won't cost you anything. Oftentimes it's really great for people to get together and do things as a group. That way you can ask questions and I can answer the questions and everyone can benefit at the same time. Now, I've noticed how my toes are starting to lay flatter and flatter from doing this, from changing the diet and doing this work. Now oftentimes my toes will crack in the beginning in the morning. My toes will crack because they're opening up at the joints. Okay, now check out this little tool. This little tool can really get in there and work. Hopefully you can see that. Get yourself a reflexology chart if you'd like to know what parts of the feet are connected to the different parts in your body. You can also do some ringing stuff like this. Okay, and work around your ankles too. There's a spot right there that's kind of sticking out. It's a little bit sore. Don't be surprised if you really need to rest after you've done this body work on yourself, because it's no different than a regular massage. Oftentimes this can be better than a regular massage. Okay, so after you've worked on your legs and your feet for a while with your hands, then your arms are going to be sore, and so they need to be released, and so you got to work on those. Let's do that. Whenever you work on your hands or your feet, you're going to want less oil. So wipe some off. So now watch. Pulling my fingers. I'm working my palms. I'm working my thumb muscles. I'm working each line of muscles going up to each finger and in between as well and deep. Okay, so the muscles are connected in lines. And there's a line right here that is also the heart meridian that goes to there. That's your bicep muscles. Some of these forearm muscles here, right here. This gets really tight. So take your thumb and really get in right there and release that. And also you can take this and hold it and flex and extend your hand. Hold it right there, right where it's sore. And you can pop it back and forth like that to get it to release. Flex and extend, flex and extend, flex and extend. Pop, 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 pop. Flex and extend, flex and extend, pop, 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 pop. Back and forth, release. Breathe. Always keep breathing. Okay, if you're just sitting there watching me, that's cool. But start to get it into your head that what you need to do is watch this video more in the future and get freaking naked, get some oil in a bowl and get on this, because this is serious shit. I'm not doing these videos for my health. I am doing it for my health, but I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it so that you will get your ass going and get started with this. Okay, so also work the webs. See the webs? Work the webs. Pinch them. And feel where it hurts. Wherever it hurts, that's where you need to be focusing on. Your body is letting you know that that is an area where there is stagnated energy. Okay? What you're focusing on is free-flowing, beautiful energy. Animal foods clog your body. Why? Because they leave residue. Okay? Certain processed foods and glutinous grains leave residue. You don't want residue left throughout the channels of your body. Your body is a series of tubes, hoses, all throughout. And if those hoses get clogged, the inner walls of those hoses get clogged. They get smaller and smaller and smaller and less flow, just like the plumbing in your house. So you don't want residue to collect on the inner walls of those hoses throughout your body. Animal foods. Get animal foods the fuck out of your diet. And wheat and dairy. The first things that I got rid of were wheat and dairy. Actually, the first things I got rid of, first I got rid of cigarettes, then I got rid of white sugar and white flour, and then I got rid of wheat and dairy. All of that took about 8 years to 10 years total for me to do that. I fell off the wagon hundreds of times and went back to consuming brown cow yogurt and cheese and wheat bread, etc., etc. Get off of all of that. If you have to get off of meat first, then do that. You have to know which foods that you need to get off of first, and then go with it by listening to your own body. Let us continue. Pull, pull, work it, work it, work it. Palm. Doing the thumb. Okay, don't just sit there. Go get you some oil and watch this video again and do the shit. Get naked. Go to the hardware store and get yourself an infrared light and clamp it somewhere where it's going right on you, and then really start to work on yourself. 25 bucks. Okay. You can go to Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot and you can buy one of these infrared heat bulbs, and you have to use a ceramic fixture. There's a special ceramic fixture that these bulbs screw into because the bulb gets really, really hot. You can't just use a regular plastic insert fixture. That's not going to work. It'll melt it. It'll cause a fire. Don't do that. Get the ceramic fixture. The ceramic can handle a lot of heat. It's never going to cause any trouble. Okay, so this is my right arm, and you know, as a massage therapist, I can tell you in the beginning, 8 years ago, this arm, this forearm especially, was the first thing that started to get really sore. And if I hadn't done this work on it, there's no way I would still be doing this work for a living. I had to learn through hard times and you know, pain, that in order for me to continue to do massage, I needed to work on myself regularly. Okay, now check this out. I'm going to release the tension on my shoulder by putting my hand down on the table. And also, please save up a couple $100 and go get yourself a relatively inexpensive, or if you want an expensive one, get yourself a massage table. Really, really awesome. You'll never regret it if you use it. If you just stick it in the closet and don't use it, then forget it. But basically, you know, I'm going to keep reiterating this over and over again. Just like Ron Teagarden says, you know, about his herbs, about his herb supplements. If you don't take them, they won't work. If you don't do this work, it won't work. So oftentimes people get really tight deltoids. Delta means triangle. The deltoid muscle is triangular in shape. Strip. Another great way to do this is to come over here. Is to lay on your back